Caitlin. Okay, so the first question is what is meant by targeting learning? So it's just a way for teachers to set goals and then like to help the children better understand what it is that like they're learning or they're expected to learn. This just helps them understand that better. And then the features that I thought were important in learning intentions was setting goals. I think it's important. Well, I want to teach kindergarten, so even in kindergarten, it's important for them to learn how to set goals, even if they're simple. And then also, it's important for them. I think, like one of them said, like, "Am I paying attention?" And I think it's important, especially being young, when you're like have such a short attention span to think, okay, I'm paying attention to my teacher says, So I liked those two, and then the next one was like, how does learning intentions and success criteria, how does that, what is the relationship? Okay, so for learning intentions, it's like important for them to know what like we as the teachers want of them to learn, and then the success criterias help them to understand what you're looking for to help them like reach that goal. And then the questions of like giving examples through the 5 components. First one is challenge, so it helps the students to grow a little bit more when you challenge them to do something they already know how to do. So I put like for kindergartners, like let's say they're reading at A level, and then my challenge would be, okay, whenever you're with your parents or your reading buddy, I want you to read at a B level, but when you read by yourself, you can read at A level. So that way, like when they're starting to transfer to find a high level, they feel like if they need help, they have someone here to help them. So that would be my challenge. And then the next one was commitment. So creating activities for them to reach their goal. So let's say you're like, okay, by the end of the week, I want you guys to learn have learned these 2 sight reading words or something. So then I would have activities where they would practice sounding out words or practice their sight reading words. So just kind of by the time they get to their sight reading words, it's like, oh, I know how to do this. If I don't know it right off the bat, I can sound it out and figure it out. So then the next one was confidence. Students need to be able to feel confident in themselves and their abilities. It just helps them to perform better. So as a teacher, if you see a student struggling and just have like confidence and just feel like they can't do it and want to quit, just encourage them and be like, you can do it, like I know, and then maybe even help them recognize how far they've come, and also celebrating their successes, because it helps them feel good when someone that they look up to recognizes that they're doing well. And then next one, student expectations. Students just kind of set their own expectations. So just to themselves. So an example would be like maybe the kindergartner was like, I want to read at the B level all by myself. I don't want any help. That could be their expectation. And then the next one was conceptual understanding. That one was just kind of like a deeper level of thinking. So I feel like that is just kind of like where the children are able to kind of correlate that into their lives or make connections, and then recognize how maybe like what they're learning or like how it kind of can affect things around them, rather just learning like whatever the topic is, for example, like that they're able to kind of apply it into their lives and stuff. So I just feel like that was like a deeper level of thinking. Yeah.